Guys, we're up here with Deluks Gaming, and welcome back to my StarDrive II series, episode 6. So here we are in a really precarious situation, and it's been a few days since we played, so let's just recap. We started here, the Deluks Opteris Hive. We started here, and we started working our way out, and discovered that none of these planets in the immediate vicinity of our home world are really viable. There's a lot of toxic, and a lot of barren, and a lot of gas giants, and a whole lot of, oh my god, crap. And then we've got a guardian here, and we have, of course, another system right here, or a number of stars right here that has, there's 3 habitable planets, which is pretty good, but it's quite a distance away. Now, we did colonize Ugerman on the last episode, so that's good, except we thought that we weren't going to be able to transfer food over here because of the distance, but that's not true, actually. Somebody else had pointed out that I forgot to actually go to our homeworld and set somebody as a farmer. So now we can, of course, oh no. Oh man, the food production here is so bad that it takes 2 farmers to produce 1 food. That is nuts. Really? 0.5 each? Yeah, 0.5 each? That is crazy. It should be 1 each. Why is it? Oh, right. Oh, no, it is 1 each. Right. Okay, so if I put 1 into farming, it automatically throws that into the freighter. Okay, so it is 1 each. I thought for a second there that maybe we lost even more food. So yeah, our planet is polluted, and you can actually see the graphical impact of that too as well. Because we've just been pumping into production. And you don't want to do this with a normal race. You don't want to have all of your guys just pumping into production, because your planet will just get wrecked. But for us, it doesn't matter, because we can build those handy-dandy charging hubs. So let's just adjust things, make sure that we're optimized on this planet before we leave, because we are still building our final citizen for this planet. Yes, and actually what we also could do, we have enough freighters. What we're going to do, and you'll love this, if you're not experienced with StarDrive, you'll love this. You can actually transfer people from one planet to another, and this is where it's really going to be important to get our planets up and running properly. So we don't need anybody in food production in Ugerman, because we are shipping all the food they're going to need. Every citizen eats 1 unit of food, and we are shipping, and this guy is producing 1 unit of food, so perfect. And what we can do is actually send a couple more guys to bolster or get this planet going faster, and I think that planet can hold 6 people, and we can do it without affecting our production of citizens. So our citizen is still going to build in 4 turns, and we sent off 3 more guys via freighter. Little risky, because, you know, those freighters can be intercepted and destroyed, but we're going to give it a shot. We're going to try it. Why not, right? Okay, and yeah, and actually that'll, yeah, no, that's fine. That's going to be fine. So, and then we just need to rebuild those citizens in our home planet. Pretty straightforward. And then, of course, once they get here, we can build that charging hub, or the factory, pretty quickly. Actually, we can get that started right now. We can get the auto factory, whatever it's called. Sometimes I forget the names of things. The automated rover bay, so we can get that working right away. That'll be 27 turns, but once those other guys get here, it'll build pretty quickly. And then after that, we'll build the charging hub, and of course, then a starbase immediately, because there's a wormhole right here, and there's a wormhole right here, and both of these wormholes go to the puppies, the Vulfars, and the Vulfars don't like us already. They've already attacked our homeworld, so you better believe that they're going to attack Ugerman as well. And of course, as soon as they come out of that wormhole, if there's a starbase here, they should go automatically into battle. So that's perfect. Okay, that's out of the way. We've got some freighters launched, and you can tell up here, so 1 freighter is being used for food, and that's we're going to see that in the top map as well, and it can be intercepted. 3 of those freighters are being used for passenger transports, so that's our 3 citizens that are going to be traveling over here, which is fantastic. I don't think the Guardian's going to be a problem, but we are going to have to take care of that pretty soon. And our scout is coming back to our homeworld to refuel. He's running at 50%, and I think that's a full recap. We are at war with the Vulfar, and although we're not at war with the Kolrathi, they don't like us very much, because we disappointed them by not agreeing to their agreement. They wanted to trade some stuff, and we never went for it. So there we go. I think we're all caught up. Okay, and then of course, so we've taken 3 citizens out of this system, or out of this planet, and we just need to rebuild them, because we don't naturally grow population. We actually have to build our little bugs, and we're going to be building some new ships this time around as well. So I wonder if, I wish there was a way. Oh, manifest destiny. Our people have of late been feeling a strong sense of manifest destiny. The feeling that the stars are ours for the taking, and that indeed the future of our species depends on securing a stellar empire that spans far and wide. To that end, a cadre of wealthy investors have offered to pay 500 BC billion credits into our imperial treasury if we can expand our territory holdings into a minimum of 3 different solar systems. If we can do this within 25 turns, the payout is ours. Okay, 3 systems. I think we can do it. And the GNN, of course, are back. Racial profiling. Who are we going to talk about? The United Federation. The humans. Those blasted humans. I shall eat you. Okay, so what do the humans have to say? Yes, there is more to our species than arrogance and greed. What kind of question is that? Who are you people? What is the origin of this transmission? Hello? Sounds like us. Oh, and it looks like we've had a bad connection problem. And I don't think our space monkeys, I don't think that the space monkeys are going to be very strong contenders in this cycle, do you? Space monkeys. Okay, so, what was I doing? There was something, oh, we are running broke. So that's another thing. We need people on our planet to produce tax. We could raise our tax rate. So to raise our tax rate, you can go to the Imperial screen. Oh, no, that's not it. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Yes, we can raise our tax rate here. And we don't want to be losing money. A small profit. So 5% tax rate is more than enough. We don't have to worry about approval ratings or anything silly like that. And actually, it doesn't even affect approval ratings, I think, for the regular races. It just affects whether or not your people are doing production or science. So every time you raise that tax rate, it lowers the amount of production you're producing, etc. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of micromanagement. No, because we don't need to. So 1 turn, we'll have our new citizen. And of course, that bumps us up to 2 BC per turn because that citizen is contributing to the tax system. Pretty neat, eh? And we want to make sure, okay, research lab. Do we want to do a citizen before we do the research lab? Yeah, let's do another citizen because now we are short some citizens. Let's do another citizen before the research lab and then do the research lab. And actually, ooh, even before that, we need to do a colony ship. That's going to be like, how many turns is that? 9 turns. And we have 25 turns to colonize another system, and we get 500 billion credits, which is amazingly awesome. So let's do that. Let's build that colony ship. We might be able to, no, we won't be able to buy it out. 1,000 billion credits to buy it out. Besides, that doesn't make sense. Why would we buy, oh, hostile fleet. Pirates! That's okay. We have lots of ships. As long as those pirates don't go after our freighters, we're okay. We have lots of ships in our home system, so let's make sure that the Endurious... oh, by the way, somebody, the guy who... I named the fleet after somebody's suggestion, and I think it was supposed to be Endari? He's gonna get mad at me again. Endarius? I don't know. I'm doing my best here. I forget. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Endarius? Anyway, whatever. I apologize. Okay, so they can actually merge with our main fleet for now. There we go. And we've got lots of little ships. We should be fine. 1 pirate? Oh, 2 pirates. So we got both combat vessels. One of them is a carrier. Oh, so there's gonna be some fighters there, but that's okay as long as we keep. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. Okay, so away we go. How many turns for this? 33. A long time before we build that. So we're just waiting for these freighters to get there. There's our people, and there's our food transport. So we just gotta watch this number. As soon as this goes negative, I think is where we start to have problems. I don't know. There's not enough. I wish there was a little list of what my planets were building, like a little cue card or something on the right side to tell me what was the status of my planets at all times. Hostile fleet. Oh no, they're going after our freighters. No. The guardians from this planet are gonna start going after our freighters and stuff. That's bad. Okay, we need to take care of those guardians. Oh man, we're not ready. I think we can... Oh, they took care of the food freighter. But at least they didn't take care of the citizens. Oh, that's bad. That's gonna cost us a fortune. Okay, so... Oh my god, this is just nothing but trouble in this fight. Okay, so this is... Or in this game. Okay, so we got the pirates. We got 2 ships. One is apparently a carrier, and one is just a a frigate. Okay, so no problem. We're just gonna put our fuel tanker here, and all of the Dark Ghosts are gonna... Actually, you know what? We're gonna bring everybody back. The Dark Ghosts, I think, because they've got some point defense on them, I'm just gonna keep everybody kind of right near the starbase for now. We're gonna have to, of course, these will be better once they start moving, but I guess it depends on what's gonna happen here. If it's just fighters on that ship, I don't know. Okay, so away we go. Good enough. Yeah, see, there's the fighters. So 4 fighters being launched from that carrier. And these ships would be good individually probably to take care of those fighters, but I want to be sure that those ships get closer first before I start sending out these little guys, because these little guys will just get chewed to pieces. These are more to be taking out bigger ships. They're just a big platform, or a small platform for big weapons is what they are. Okay, so here comes the fighters. Okay, so we're going to pause it, and we're going to intercept the fighters. Okay, so one's already gone. All right, actually we can do that whole group. They can intercept all of the fighters. Perfect. Like that. And that should take care of them. And then we will send out that group. And actually, can we make this a control group here? Yes, we can. Okay, perfect. And this can be control group 2. Perfect. Yes. Awesome. And away we go. The missiles take out the fighters, no problem. Just like that. Okay, and there they go. Take out the little guy first. Always take out the escorts first, I find. That's the best way to go. And you, sir, I don't know why you're not firing. He's going to be in trouble, actually. We're going to have to send him out. I don't know why he wasn't firing. I guess I should have set him a target right away, but he's got, like, nothing for engines. It's going to take him forever. I guess we could boost his engine. Powered engines! Now we're going to go really, really, almost really super slow. Yeah, I think... Does he have... Oh, he has shields on his ship, too. Yeah, but here comes all of my little rocket launchers. They should tear him apart. There we go. Done deal. Did the starbase take any damage? No, not really. We didn't lose anything. That's good. And we got experience. And, of course, we got more medals. Fantastic. Now, these Dark Ghosts, they should die pretty quickly. But until they die, they have all sorts of bonuses there. Because they've been in so many battles, they have bonuses for damage, which is fantastic. Silly pirates. That's what you get. Okay, so, yes, I know there's a way you can... Okay, so we can see what's happening with our planets from this screen, but it would be kind of nice if there was a little card right here or something. That would be pretty cool. So 4 more turns for our carrier, or for our colony ship, and yeah, that's a problem. So it doesn't make it so that our planet is starving because they destroyed that food freighter. It would make sense. If he destroyed the food freighter, the planet's not getting food and they should be starving. But it doesn't. It's just going to launch another one, which means we're going to have to build some more freighters pretty quickly because every time they go by, he's going to destroy a freighter. But it's not going to affect the other planet. That's a funny thing. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. That actually doesn't make sense at all. But it's not going to. It just assumes that yeah, whatever. Okay, so another freighter fleet. We'll build that right after the colony ship. 3 more turns for that. Can we micromanage at all? Yes, we can. Awesome. Perfect. There we go. There, we can throw something into research too as well, and it's still going to take 3 turns. Haha. Stupid Guardian. Okay, so there we go. Food short. Oh, it did affect it. Oh, the reason it affected it, because now we have our citizens here. Now it requires more food to run this planet. But look, that automated rover bay is going to be up in 5 turns, so we have to pump out even more freighters. Okay, so yep, we need to get everybody in here. 1 more. There we go. So we're not at minus at all. Colony ship in 1 turn, and then we'll get that going. Ew. Yikes. There's our colony ship. You know what we should build, actually, right after we build the automated rover bay, we are actually going to build the aeroponic farm. That will provide 3 food locally, so we don't have to worry about freighters traveling across the galaxy getting eaten by guardians. Yes. Okay, so let's take a look at our home planet and readjust here. So freighter fleet in 3 turns. Yeah, I think that's about the best we can do. Yeah, 3 turns. Okay, good. We just need to get this system up and running with that farm, and we should be okay. Okay, pirate incursion. There's trouble in the horizon. A fleet of warships has been detected on the outskirts of space, and they appear to be on a course to intercept our trade ships. Yeah, those scurvy pirates won't know what hit them. Okay, I'm hoping that'll be the case. So, I'm assuming that they're coming from here, and they're just going to keep coming until we go destroy them. But we're not prepared. We're totally not prepared. What do we got? We got some little ships. Maybe we should build like a medium-sized, like a cruiser. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build a cruiser while we're here. I don't know when we're going to build it and with what, but because we need to get some citizens on our planet. Okay, so this is a cruiser class, and here there's a default ship, Wasp, which looks like a lot of missiles, which is good. It's definitely a heavy hitter for sure. It's not a bad little ship, but there's nothing wrong with it. I guess we could take the Wasp, and it fits with our theme of the race. Of course, I'm kind of like the bug names, but we are going to use your guys' names. I do have a list here, but I don't mind the ship. It's got some artillery, long range. Where's the point of defense? Okay, so it's got flak cannons here. The problem is the flak cannons, they're set to overload. See, I would make a couple of... I think we'll start with the Wasp design, and then we'll make a couple adjustments. So I think we're going to stick with the flak cannons, but... So when you overload... So when you... Oh, hold on. First off, let's start. When you do arc extend on a flak cannon, it will give that full range, so all the way front side. Or if you do it on the left side, it'll do all the way left side, right? Now, if you start overloading it as well, it'll reduce that arc, like so. So with flak cannons, because you want those specifically for defense, I'm not as concerned about the amount of damage they're doing, as long as they're able to take out missiles and stuff. And faster fire is good. Yeah. So rapid fire. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't remember what was in the center there. I think it was an artillery. I'm not sure if I want the artillery there or not. I'd almost rather have a huge bank of front-firing rockets. The artillery is okay, but... you know, I actually don't want ordnance, like my bigger ships to rely on ordnance. What I'd really like is to have our bigger ships have more energy weapons than hard weapons. So in other words, less missiles, more lasers, because they can just last longer in outer space without having to rearm. So I think if we did, yeah, these laser cannons can be used for point defense. Like they will take out missiles and fighters and stuff. Let's see if we do, no, not range extend. Let's do, yeah, we'll use those instead of the flak guns, and then the laser cannons on the side here. I'm very happy with that. And then we'll do the spinal lasers rather than the missiles. We could do a couple missiles, but I'd rather just do one weapon type. That way we only have to worry about either power capacitors or ordnances. And in this case, just power capacitors. So it's going to require a lot of power to run all this, but that's okay. And of course, we'll do a couple more point defense up in front, like so. And this is going to be, this ship is going to rely on facing forward to the enemy, facing directly at the enemy. It does have some side firing guns, but it's mostly facing forward to the enemy. So yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Now these spinal mounts do a lot of damage, but they require you to get fairly close. Now let's see here. We could actually set them to be our big damage dealers. So overloading, and of course we could set them rapid fire and range extend. Speed boost. Magnetic accelerator coils increase the muzzle velocity of this weapon, providing 25% bonus to the projectile speed. I don't think that matters so much for a beam weapon. I don't know. I guess, yeah, we'll just leave it like that, and we're just going to put all those in there, replace those ones. Whoops. Ah, blast. I get a little click happy sometimes. There we go. Yeah, I'm okay with the big side-mounted laser cannons. I think that'll be fine. So it does have something it can broadside with. Now, engines, it's fine. Now we can get rid of all of these ordnance because it's just going to be strictly power capacitors that we need. Oh, that's power. Didn't mean to do that. So I think for technology, we're going to be going after power systems, fusion power. So you have a couple choices with your technologies. You can go after either power or fusion power or fusion beams, and I think we're definitely going to be going for fusion power, because to run a ship with this much energy weapons is going to be it's going to be crazy. So I guess for this armor, let's just take a look. So we could set all of our armor to be a bit heavier too. This is going to be a big ship. It's going to be expensive, in other words. Okay, so let's get rid of that, and power capacitors. So they can be armored as well. Same with the nuclear power plants. Let's make sure that they're all armored. We'll replace what we have here. Okay, and these guys... I didn't... Yes. So we can do that, and we can still have... So what are we at? So seconds to empty, 16 seconds. So we can actually add some smaller ones on the inside here. Actually, let's add the basic command first. So this will improve our damage as well as reduce the command points that this ship uses. Very, very important actually for your larger ships to have a command or a bridge. So it can be very handy. Okay, so let's do that. And actually, I wonder, can we put armor on the inside? I'm just curious. So steel armor, we can do albedo and reactive and small and do 3 right here. Oh, that's... I think that'll work really well, actually. That'll add just a little bit of internal structure to the ship. Now, we didn't do albedo or reactive for the outside. It does get really heavy and expensive. The ship is already 332 production costs, so that's over, well, about 100 more than a colony ship. So that's pretty expensive. And we need some more power capacitors right down center here until we finally get seconds empty. So is this is, oh, it is making a difference. Yikes. Wow. Maybe we need to sacrifice this spot here for more power capacitors. Jesus. This thing is also very slow. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to take out a couple of these big chunks of armor here. We're going to add basic engines. Let's use a huge engine on this sucker. That will be a little bit more efficient, and add another medium engine here. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Actually put that right here, and then we'll put this armor back like so. And I'm going to add a couple more power capacitors in the rear. And see, that dramatically improved our turn speed and our speed. Turn speed is really important in this ship because we want to be facing our targets, right? And of course that puts us at 15 seconds to empty all of our weapons. Really? That didn't... Hold on, let's see if that made a difference. It does make a difference. We don't have enough... Maybe we don't have enough nuclear power on here. Let's just see here. See if that makes a difference. Oh, there we go. We just need more power to provide power to the capacitors. Haha! There we go. So we just needed a lot more power. I wonder... Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. 60 seconds to empty. 122 seconds to empty. There, that's great. And actually, if it's just power we need, let's do that. Infinite! Take that one out. Still infinite. So I'm curious. Still infinite. So if that's the case, sorry, I'm learning as I go here. I'm trying to understand. So we need more power to provide power to the batteries, the power capacitors. That's more important than having lots and lots of power capacitors. Okay, so if that's the case, maybe we could add a couple more engines in the back here instead. Did that make a difference? It did in terms of front speed, but didn't make a difference. Oh, it did make a difference in terms of turning. Just one does. Okay, and so we're still infinite there. Oh, awesome. Very cool. Okay, so let's just move that engine one forward like that, and we could add... I don't think we can put point defense... I don't know if we can put defense on the back or not. It's actually not a bad idea, having a little point defense gun in behind. Still infinite. Okay, I don't know if that's perfect or not. I wonder what would happen if I did that. Still infinite. I still think we need lots of big power capacitors. I don't know. I could be totally wrong on that. I could be making a huge mistake. I don't know. And weapons. I wonder if we do... Could we do... I wonder if we did one of those big laser cannons out in front as well. Since we're mostly front firing, like most of our damage is going to be front firing. Now, how would that affect things? So we're still infinite. And then we just let's do the best possible armor we can do right out in front. So we did albative and reactive armor in front. That might be a mistake, taking out those big chunks of armor. And lots of armor on the side. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's going to be okay. Lots of power. I think we're good. And this ship is going to face our targets and hold position unless otherwise... No, we'll have it keep moving. That's fine. And we are going to name the ship. Let me just look at my list here. So the next on the list is... I'm going to try to keep all of the names insect-like to kind of keep with the theme of the, not only Opteris, but of course my favorite is kind of the insectoid kind of thing. So we're going to go with Nate's suggestion of, this is quite a mouthful, so heterochromia, I'm trying to spell it right, iridium beetle. So, I had to look this one up, by the way, to be sure I wasn't swearing or something. It's Latin, and that is a condition where somebody produces less pigment, either in an eye, so you have one eye that's lighter than the other, or hair that's lighter than other hairs, and I don't know, interesting. So there we go, and it's a beetle. Ooh, it kind of looks like a beetle. Look at that, awesome. And there we go, and actually we can paint it. Oh, make it lighter, because it's heterochromia iridium. Oh, look at there. It's kind of light and colorful. I like it. Okay, so let's save that again. Confirm. And now we have our first capital ship that we can build. And I don't know when we're going to build it, but we're going to build it. I guess we're going to have to do it fairly quickly because we're going to be under attack by a big fleet of pirates, apparently. I'd like to get that next citizen built first. So we'll try that. We'll see if we can't make that happen. Okay, let's go. Hostile fleet. Oh, they're coming all the way from the other side of the galaxy, which means they're probably going to destroy all of my freighter fleets as it goes. Oh, fantastic. Oh, we still have these guys here. Oh, that's our fuel fleet. Let's get them back. We'll keep them with our main fleet, I think, for now. Yeah, there's our freighters. Let's just check our construction here. So then we are building a citizen, which is going to take a really long time to build. But we've got to do it. We've got to put everything we have into it. And we're going to be losing freighters as time goes on here. And hopefully, actually, maybe our new system here will start to catch up with stuff. So, oh, they've actually built the factory, which means they've got extra production, which is fantastic. And now they're working on the aeroponic farm so that we won't be shipping all of our food, which is great. Oh, no. I wonder what would happen. Oh. Dang it. He's intercepting my fuel fleet. I wasn't paying attention. That's right. We got to go around. We should have autoed that because we know what's going to happen. But this will give us a chance to take a look at these guys who are absolutely terrifying, by the way. We're going to try and escape. So you can actually hit the retreat button before the battle starts. That is one of the few things you can do at the beginning before you actually hit begin. Everything else is kind of pointless. Okay, so these guys are an advanced species. They kind of remind me of the Andromedans, I guess, from Master of Orion 2. They're fast moving, and this ship here has like 1,000,000 hit points. And they're called Ancient Battlecruiser. That's an Ancient Battlecruiser and a Remnant Destroyer. Yeah, it's very... It does remind me so much of, oh, we're actually going to make it out of here. Oh, fantastic. It reminds me, which means these guys are probably going to go right back to the planet that they just came from. Because you retreat to the nearest planet, I believe. Yes. So, for us to... Oh, wait, the pirates are going to attack them. The pirates are going to attack the Guardians. Oh, man, I hope that actually happens. I hope that happens. Oh, that would be fantastic. That would solve all of our problems. Okay, so 8 and 5. Oh, come on. Oh, the pirates. I don't think, because these guys are going to lose interest in those guys, I guess. Maybe. But that would be great if the pirates... How big a fleet is this? It's only 2 ships. Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to defend ourselves here. We would have been toast. That's why we need that starbase quickly. Okay, 2 more turns for that, and we're almost... There, I'm just going to hit turn until... Okay, so there's our aeroponic farm. So now we won't need to ship nearly as much food. Actually, let's go to our... Whoa, didn't mean to hit that. Blast. Okay, so we can actually take these freighters out, or this extra food production, I still think we need to send one food to that planet. Yes, but there's not nearly as much risk there. And we can bolster our production. I love it. Okay, so a little bit of micromanagement here. So no matter what, it's still going to be 2 turns, even if we take all of these guys out. Okay, so we can do 2 turns for that citizen. And can we just flip to the next planet? Yes, we can. We can go like that. Awesome. Okay, and charging hub. So they are working on their charging hub, which is great. But I almost want to do the starbase first, because I think we're okay for food production for right this second because of that farm. So let's get the starbase up. Because we need some defense. There's just so much stuff coming in. Okay, so there is the Imperial Bank. We're gonna get that started here, at least put it in the queue. We've got a lot of stuff that we need to build. That's just one of like the 15 things. And we're gonna actually put it near the end here, and you know, if we have to raise taxes until then, great. You know, that's what we'll do. Okay, so we also need to get the infantry base in there somewhere after the bank, I guess. So much to do. Okay, and citizen in 1 turn, choosing our research. Okay, let's think about this. We need to go, so in particle systems, you can actually get fusion power, fusion engines, or fusion beam. Of course, we want power. That'll open up so much space on our ships. So let's go for, first off, solar armor is really good. That is also, you can use it to produce power on your ships as well. It's not as tough as regular armor, but your armor is, but with solar armor, your armor is multi-purpose. It provides power as well as protection. So actually, I really like that idea. Let's go with that. There's some other options here, but we won't talk about that. We're only going to talk about what we're going to do. Okay, citizen in 1 turn. There we go. And now we are building our first cruiser. So let's put everything we can into that, because it's going to take a really long time. 12 turns. Let's go with 13. Yeah. 13 turns, and then we got a little bit of research as well. And let's see, Ugerman, starbase in 20. Whoops, starbase in 20 turns. Okay, and turn. Oh no, the pirates are coming in. Oh no! Racial profiling again, the Courtesan Collective. So these are the guys they're the slavers. So every race has the option to take this technology that's called slaving, which allows you to steal people from planets and stuff. These guys start with that technology, and they actually control this other species called Owloks, and the animations for them are fantastic. I love them. Courtesan Collective, we don't see too often. These guys are giant monocular mollusk things who have mind-controlled a race they call the Owloks. Yes, to do their bidding. Slavery has always been a strong strategy in the great game. I really like these guys, and I will probably play a game with these guys at some point, just because I think they're so cool. And this is what they had to say. Okay, how's my shell polish look? Good? Okay, I'm ready. Oh, this is so exciting. Yep, turn it on. Hello, GNN. Yes, we're very happy to be on the show. I could be a regular contributor if you wanted. I have lots of great things to tell you about myself. And we actually had to edit their response down because it was more than an hour long and almost entirely about how great they are. And that's all for now. Until next time, this has been GNN. I love it. I love those guys. They're fantastic. I like their personality too. So the pirates bypass the Guardians and are going after our freighters, of course. Son of a bitch. Oh, they're not going to catch that one. That's good. So are we going to be able to rush this production? I don't think so. I don't know. We only have a couple turns before they're here. How many ships were there? Oh, 2 ships? No problem. No problem. Oh, except now they're coming back. Are you kidding? 16 turns for that starbase. We might be able to buy it by the time they get here. I doubt it though. Maybe if we raise our tax rate. Okay, let's do that. You know, you got to do what you got to do to make things happen sometimes. The problem is that will slow down the production. See how much that slowed down the starbase production? It was at 16. Now it's at like 20. Yeah, so no matter what we do here, we're screwed. Son of a... Okay, so let's keep that at 16. 5% tax rate. So the worst thing that pirates, what they'll do is they'll kill this fuel freighter here, and then they'll sit there and they'll blockade the planet. We could try and intercept them with our fleet. We could make it. We've got enough fuel. But those... Okay. We're out of time. Oh, man. Okay, let's just... Okay, let's send them out. This is a bad idea. Oh, who's coming in now? Oh, no! Are you kidding? And the Volfar have arrived with a massive fleet at our home planet again, and we still don't have... Oh my god. This could be the end. Could this be the end for this poor Opteris civilization who has struggled since the very beginning to even get going? Like, it has been a challenge all around. I don't know. I think this might be it. We've got pirates coming in for Ugerman, and we've got the Volfar coming in with a massive intergalactic fleet. At least, what, 10 ships? Something like that. Okay, guys, I think that's a great cutoff point, and we will see you in the next episode where we will probably be saying goodbye to the Deluks Opteris Hive already, and we'll be thinking about our next Let's Play. Honestly, we've been faced with such hardship here. I don't know. I have not given up, though. I refuse to give up. I am going to fight because we are the Deluks Opteris Hive. All right, guys, take care.